One more week. 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 It's not super great trying to start a chant by herself alone in her room. Hi, Sparrow. One more week until, actually less than a week, until the event. The event. I have spent all day today, literally the whole day, playing Vintage Story. Playing is a strong word. I've spent the whole day working on the event map. All the little tiny details that you figure, oh, I can clean those up in like an hour or two. They never take an hour or two. They always take hours and hours, and I still have more testing to do. Mephenstrus said that he would be around. Oh, there's the music. He'd be around to help me do a final test on what we've got. We got any folks online? Oh my goodness, Meph is on, and Sparrow is on. By the way, do you prefer for me to call you Sparrow, which is the username I'm using in most places, or would you prefer for me to use your in-game name of Jamie Wynn there? Moving faster than usual. I might not. Oh, look at this! Oh, who made this? Oh, look at that, everyone! Someone made a little chiseled pride heart. Lovely. You don't mind. I'll probably just call you Sparrow then, because that's what you're called everywhere else. That's lovely. I don't know who made that. If it was one of you guys, take credit. But whoever that was, that's nice. I like that. Thank you. Lovely decoration. I have not been on the server, I don't think, since last week. It is heckin' adorable. I take it wasn't you then. A little bit loud, but that might just be my speakers down. What's the date? Oh my goodness, I really haven't been on it. It's July. So, okay, before we get into stuff here, Cranberries are back. We, first of all, I reported to the mod author of Expanded Foods that the candied fruit was not working. That report was acknowledged. Apparently, well, we have to wait for the next version, I guess, for it to be fixed. So it is in fact broken. We cannot make candied fruit right now. I don't even know how to chisel. The default chisel is actually kind of not very intuitive, if I'm honest. It's really... I made fruit bread last time, look at that. I got all kinds of crap in my inventory. Okay. You have to do everything like one little voxel at a time. You can't do things in patterns. You can't repeat blocks. It's a pain. There is a mod that makes the chisel more useful, but we don't have it on here. I could import it if somebody wanted. Hey Ferg, really accomplished much? You need to try a mistake. Hey, that's how we all start, man. That is how we all begin here. The gremlins have taken over my brain once more. Yes, first of all, can't make candied fruit for now, unfortunately. Second of all, the first preview versions of 1.18 have been released. They have entirely new world generation and will require a new world to get all of the features when it comes out. So when that comes out, it probably will be like another couple of months, I'm guessing, before an actually stable... We will wait until a stable release. Learning how to smith is a wild time. Yeah, smithing is involved as well. Obviously, all you newbies, hopefully, you'll fully internalize the fact that if you have questions, just ask. Got loads of nice folks ready and willing to help out. So yeah, we're probably a couple months away from starting a new server, basically. I have said this on the Discord, but I will say it also on here, in case anyone missed. If you have something that you built, or something that you made, that you want to bring into the next world, what I am encouraging everyone to do is to make a small building of some sort. I'm not going to set any specific dimensions. Be reasonable, right? Don't import a castle. And if you want, you can put some of your valuable items in there. Avoid anything modded, because the mods will not be updated right away when the new version comes out. When we're ready to close down the server, I will export the different... Oh, I should go check the fruit tree. I will export the different little builds, and I will import them into the new world, but I'll hide them far from spawn. And then I'll come up with little puzzles and stuff so that people can go out and find their ruins. I think that would be fun. That could be a little thing. Also, when the new version comes out, as I said, the mods won't be ready. And a lot of the mods that we like to use involve world generation. So what I'm thinking is, when it first comes out, we'll do a short-term... server. I can even leave this one up during that time, so people can continue playing on here if they want to. And I'll make a short-term server just for exploring, because the world generation's been completely overhauled. It is intense. It is massive. It is beautiful. I did download the preview version. I spent just a very short amount of time poking around, and the new world generation is so gorgeous. I cannot wait. So I'm thinking we'll have a short-term server for folks to explore and enjoy the new world gen and get acquainted with whatever the new mechanics and such are. And then once our mods are ready, then we'll start the proper server with the mods on there from the start, and then we can have our proper modded gameplay. I could always have one vanilla, one modded server if folks wanted that. We got options. So that's the plans. Also, when 1.18 comes out, I will be throwing whatever spare time I have into making my next 100 days video. That's gonna happen. And gotta have fruit down here now, right? We got fruit. We got fruit, and it's not gonna be ripe for much longer. I'm gonna be harvesting some fruit for a bit here. I brought all kinds of crap with me, didn't I? I should not have done that. So I won't be active on servers, and I might even take a break from working on Vintage Story official events. I'll have to work out. We'll see when it happens and what the situation is at the time. But I want to make that next 100 days video as quickly as possible. It's not going to take a year again, because I can't spend a year making one video again. I just can't do it. There you. So as soon as we have a properly stable version of 1.18, I'm going to be doing that. So many big plans and announcements and such. Awesome. Bigs! Look at all this crap in my inventory. I might just throw some of it away. Honestly, at this point, like, I'm not going to need any more food. I probably won't be actually playing on the server very much between now and the release of 1.18, because I have, my day job has been really mental, which, as I mentioned before, is good for money, but bad for spare time. So, and I am taking on basically as much work as I can, and I'm going to try and take a week off sometime in the nearest future. That here, these are fruiting. Okay, not ripe yet. Oh, we got that chat that I am ignoring. I'm so sorry. Barrington Smith. Hey. Make some more metal plates for lanterns? Yeah, absolutely. I went over there and made a bunch before, but the wind died. Oh, I missed all the mangoes. Shoot. That's alright. Got plenty of fruit. But now I can't turn it into candy, which is what I wanted to do with it. I really hope that the mod author manages to fix that and release an update soon. Because I want to make candy. The reason I grow in all those fruits is so I can make lots of candy. That's my favorite thing. Making the candy. These fruit should go unturned. Yeah, the windmill is low for constant wind. I think you're not in a very windy area either. So I'm probably not going to have much time to keep playing on the server. Basically until the next version comes out. So likely, I mean, once again, there's no way I'm going to finish all my plans for the spawn village. I just never have enough spare time to do all the things I want to do. If anybody wants to build anything in the spawn village, especially any of the things that I've said I wanted to build, please feel free. That's not, like, intended to be off limits and only for me to build on. Everyone's welcome to build there. You're welcome to live there if you want to move over there. If you want to use the resources that are there, go for it. I probably won't be able to make too much use of it before the next version comes out anyway. That's too much else that I gotta do. So, help yourselves. Sure. Might be it, actually. And these lemons are gonna be fruiting in less than a day. What do we got here? Oh, we got pomelo. Ooh. Are pomelos, like, really known in America? Because I don't think I ever heard of pomelos until I came to Europe. They're a weird fruit. I think they were one of those, like, genetically engineered, intentionally weird fruits. Oh, the icon is broken, unfortunately. But you can see, well, actually, usually not orange here. Maybe they're orange in other places? Never heard of them? Okay, so let me tell you what, you can do a little, like, an image search online if you like, to try to see. I've never seen an orange one. They're always green here. They are, I don't know if I'd call them common or popular, but people definitely have them here. I see them in the supermarkets and whatnot. I don't usually buy them because they're like a cross between a grapefruit and like a melon. Like, they have this really thick rind, and they kind of taste like grapefruit, which I don't like. I mean, I don't hate grapefruit. I'll eat grapefruit. Well, actually, I won't eat grapefruit now because grapefruit. Here's a public service announcement in case anyone doesn't know. If you are on any kind of medication, hey, Ferg is on. Hey, Ferg. If you're on any kind of medication, don't eat grapefruit. Just don't do it. It doesn't interact with all medications, but it interacts with enough of them that it's not worth the risk. It can literally just stop your meds from working. So I definitely have to avoid grapefruit at all costs, because they would ruin my ADHD meds, and then the gremlins would win. We can't have that. Oh, we do have some lemons. Here we go. I've worked in a grocery store and knew what they were. I'm sure you could probably get them at, like, specialty stores. Like, I think America, you got, like, Whole Foods is one that has, like, a lot of international foods, if I remember correctly. They're just a common thing here. I don't think they're worth it. Like, they have this really thick skin. There's not that much actual fruit in there, and then it mostly just tastes like grapefruit. So it's like, why would you... If you want something that tastes like grapefruit, you're better off just getting a grapefruit. The flavor's slightly different, but it's similar enough that, like, just get grapefruit. Hub Foods. I don't know what that is. Is that a similar type of thing? Like a Whole Foods type thing? I remember Whole Foods. I know it's owned by Amazon now. Ooh, hiss. But it was always overpriced international foods, branded as healthy for rich white people, right? That's what I remember. You'd go in there, and they would have very, very expensive foods, but they'd all be like, this was grown with love by teddy bears who volunteered. They weren't forced. Okay. Sure. Large chain grocery store, okay. I believe the large chain grocery stores in the US vary greatly depending on region. When I did live in the US, I lived in New England. So it was Stop and Shop and Shop and Save were the big ones. There were some other ones that were popular when I was a kid, but they all pretty much went out of business. As far as I know, Stop and Shop is still the big one. And then there's the Whole Foods for rich people. And I think Trader Joe's is another kind of expensive one. Bringing back some memories now. I haven't thought about American supermarket chains in quite a while. A lot of lemons here. We're gonna have even more. The other trees ripen. It's a shame that I missed the mangoes, but... I mean, it's not that big a deal, is it? How much fruit we've got. Never used as much. Oh, you know what we need to do? We need to go... I don't think Mega Brixton's been on the server for a while. We need to go harvest their apple trees. I suspect we'll be fruiting around now. That's a lot of apples, my friends. Can't let those go to waste. Get all of these. Say this like I'm going to be able to actually use these. I'm supposed to be making pottery. You're all supposed to be holding me accountable. Do you remember? When I said, hold me accountable. Store where everyone that shops there looks half-starved. Great. Half-starved on purpose, or half-starved because they can't afford the food? Yeah, I spent most of today working on that event map. It is nearly done. There's one more thing that I want to add to it, which I didn't have time to do before the stream. I'm gonna go back north. Shouldn't be down here. Should be making pottery, like I promised. Put this fruit in the cellar. Anyone who wants this fruit, please come and take it. I'm not gonna have any use for it. Fruit is for all of you. I grew this fruit for you. Oh, I do want to go look at that orchard though. That orchard's gonna be glorious. Some fruit bread. How filling that fruit bread is. That's delicious. I think it's both. Yeah, the event is next weekend. It'll be run once on Saturday and once on Sunday. There has been an announcement, an official announcement on the Vintage Story Discord, and I also copied it to our Discord. There'll be another bigger announcement soon. Probably sometime this week. Close to the weekend, maybe. I'm gonna drop off all the crap in my inventory. Which I really don't need. I'm just gonna drop it wherever. Giving up on inventory management. I'm sorry, everyone. Ooh, I got these fried cranberries. Ooh, and I've got muffin. The event will be 4 hours long. You will have a 4-hour time limit. Complete the task, which you will all have to cooperate together. I recommend trying to find other people who will be playing in the same day as you and try to set up some communication ahead of time if you can. Because I don't think there's going to be like a public voice chat because that would just be too chaotic. There's hopefully going to be too many people playing. Hopefully too many people will be playing. Citron. Alright. We'll put the lemons in... Pineapple, we'll put lemons in here. We will need fighters. People who like the combat. We will need... Going... Here. No. Here. Anyone wants any of this food, just come take. Just come take. This belongs in here for you. Do bait? Don't really understand what the events are. Okay. If you're new to the game, then you probably were not around for the previous events. So I'm gonna put the dried ones in the shop. The first event we had was a Halloween event, and it was a collectathon. I hid pumpkins all around a small map, and folks had to try and find as many pumpkins as they could and stash them away in a vault. And you got points for however many pumpkins you had at the end, and people worked together in teams, and it was very fun. Second event was a winter build competition. So people had 2 weeks to build. No, I said I'm gonna make pottery, but I really want to go look at the orchard. They had 2 weeks to build a winter-themed build, and then there were votes at the end. All the players could vote on their favorites, and then the favorites got some prizes, and that was very, very fun. And it was amazing the stuff that people built. By the way, there are video recaps of both of the events that have happened so far. I'm running towards you, Meth, and then I'm gonna turn left. I'm gonna go to the orchard if you want to join me. Don't think Minga Britza would mind. So yeah, the build event was just creative building. People built amazing stuff. Whee! This next event is going to be... so the first event lasted for a weekend. People had 2 days to do their stuff. Second event lasted for 2 weeks. This event is only going to be 4 hours long, so you're going to want to get into it at the start if you possibly can, or as early as you possibly can join. We might not have apples here. Oh no, I think we missed... Yeah, I think we missed a lot of these. Let's grab whatever's left. Folks have been playing so much that I missed the apple season. That's okay. We have so much fruit, we're never going to use it all. Busy making pies? Ooh, all your prepared food rotted. Yeah, well, people have been playing, which is good. So even though we have the food rotting speed turned way, way down, if you're gone for long enough, stuff will still rot. Fortunately, there's more food than anyone could ever eat at spawn, so if anyone is low on food, please do not hesitate to take what you need. I'm not gonna eat it. Salvage whatever may be left here in the orchard. And I promise I'm gonna make some pottery. Like, pears are all that's left. Only for a couple more days, so it's good that I got here now. They only fruit once per year, and our seasons are 30 days long, so we probably won't even go through another year before 1.18 comes out, because, I mean, unless a lot of folks are playing a lot, which is possible. But basically, I think 1 month in-game is either 24 hours or 48 hours real time. And the server pauses the calendar when nobody's online, so that's why winter always takes forever to go by, because nobody wants to play during the winter. I'm glad that we have the spring and summer months here. This is, of course, as soon as we hit spring, when the first was the end of March, yeah, that's not too bad of a starting point. It's still pretty cold at the end of March, but at least it wasn't the middle of winter, right? There's no way I'm going to be able to take all of these. I'll just grab a bunch. Here. Also, it's going to get dark soon. I feel like I've started and not finished about 10 different sentences so far. If anyone wants to remind me what on earth I was saying, please feel free. I need outside help to keep track of my thoughts. Oh yeah, I was talking about the events. So yeah, so these events are basically, Tyrone, the lead developer of the game, hired me to run these events. I used to run events just for our little community, but our community is so small that they, you know, we would wind up with like 5 people or 2 people or something taking part. So I was putting a lot of work into designing these things, and then they kind of mostly went to waste. But Tyrone caught sight of one of them, and he liked it, and so he invited me to run them for the whole community. So I design an event, some kind of competition or something like that, for the entire Vintage Story player base to be invited to play. I make a map for it, and we put it on a server when it's ready. And then during the event time frame, the server is opened to the public, and anyone who plays Vintage Story, who hasn't been banned for being a troll or whatever, can join in and take part. If it's a collectathon, then you can try to collect all the things. If it's a fighting thing, then you can work together to fight or fight each other or whatever it is. Or if it's a build competition, you have that time to build, make your creative thing happen. And then at the end of the event, if it's competitive, then the winners will be announced. And then I make a recap video, kind of as a promotional thing, so that people can see what we can get up to. I put that on my YouTube channel. So I have to try out the event. I don't think it'll do very well. It's only 4 hours, and again, it will happen twice. Once on Saturday and once on Sunday. It will start. The start times will be different on the different days. I was trying to accommodate as many time zones as possible. So, unfortunately, probably the hardest time zone will be the west coast of the US. Because the event is 4 hours long, and I need to be there the whole time, it needs to end at a reasonable hour. So, I think on Saturday it's starting at... There's more up there, but I'm not gonna try to get every single one. More trees I haven't touched yet. It's starting, I think, at 4 p.m. for me. 5 p.m. Not sure. Also, the developers are an hour ahead of me, so I have to keep them in mind as well. I think they want to be at least observing the event, if not taking part. So I think it will be 4 p.m. to 8 p.m. my time. If you're not sure what time that is, this stream starts at 8 p.m. my time, so that will be the end time. Chicken question: how long does it take a fertile egg to spawn a chick? Fertile egg, you have to keep feeding the chickens. The hens have to be broody in order to sit on the egg and hatch it. You have to keep feeding the hens. And then eventually they will sit on it and it will hatch. And once they've started sitting on it, they will it'll show you how much time is left on it. So far the events have been pretty wholesome and easy and not too scary. This event is going to be more difficult for sure. That doesn't mean that newbies can't take part and be helpful. I don't want to give away too much, but you're going to be on a map which is a little over 5,000 by 5,000 blocks. So it's not a huge map, but it would take you a little while to walk from one edge to the other. You won't have a map, and you won't have coordinates. There is a way to navigate this map, but I'm not going to tell you now what that is because figuring it out is part of the challenge. It will be dark the whole time. It will be night. The story behind it is that this is basically our send-off of winter. It's called the Sun Ritual event. I have been obviously privately calling it Praise the Sun, the Praise the Sun event. So the story, which has already been announced, is that the drifters, which are the main enemies in the game, they hate light and they don't want the sun to come back. So they have, at the center of this world that I'm building, is the Sun Shrine. And there are 4 pieces to the Sun Shrine that need to be on their pedestals in order for the sun to return. And so the drifters stole the pieces of the shrine, and they have hidden them in their caves. And I have built special drifter caves on this map, and ways to find the drifter caves if you're paying attention and exploring. I've put well over 30 hours of just building time into this event. I really hope people show up. God. So there's no map, there's no coordinates. You do keep your inventory when you die. So the challenge is going to be figuring out how to navigate the map using the tools that I have left on there, which again, I'm leaving for everyone to figure out. Meph is going to get a sneak peek of those tonight. Also, if any of my patrons wants to help test it tonight, immediately after the stream. So far the events have gotten decent participation, you're right. I'm a little worried about this one because it's only 4 hours. 4-hour window. And people might not be able to make it. But hopefully there will be enough people to make it work. There will be 2 different potential endings to the event. One is if they succeed, and one is if they fail. But if the first attempt fails, they can pass on what they learned to the people doing the second attempt. And if people want to take part in both the first and second ones, they can. So hopefully at least one of them will be a success. And if not, I'm tempted to offer to run it one more time. I think I got the majority of the pairs here. I'm gonna run back to spawn. Put the pairs away. So what will be needed, I'll tell you this much. And again, if there's any of my patrons who want to get a sneak peek at this and help me test it immediately after the stream today, all my patrons are invited to do that. I've got one. Thank you very much, Math. But it's actually better if I have more than one person. So if anyone else is free and they want to take a peek, see what it's like, they can do that. Obviously, I'm asking people not to spoil anything for the other players who come in. But I think I can trust all of you. What will be needed, we'll need fighters, for sure, because part of it will be fighting monsters. There will also be a need for people who just like exploring and navigating and have a good sense of direction and can figure out where things are. We will need people to help, like, set up a base camp, maybe, for everyone, and, like, make sure there's enough food. It's going to be cold, so we're going to want to make sure there's enough, like, campfires and stuff like that. There will be resources. Excuse me. I'm not taking my reflux medication right now because you're not supposed to take it all the time, so I'm taking a week off, and it's been a rough week because my ADHD medication gives me reflux. Whee! Alright. I'm going to put the pears in this one. So much fruit in here. People come eat my fruit. And yeah, anybody who's just good at organization and, like, keeping notes, basically whatever skills you have, there will probably be a place for you at this event. It's not, you don't have to go out and do the fighting. There is the issue that, you know, before people figure out the navigation, Level of Shame is a death waiting to happen. Dying is fun. And we have keep inventory on Ferg, so you just, all you'll lose is the time you spend getting back. And your nutrition. Oh my gosh, I've got so much food here. Ooh. Okay, I don't think I made these. Somebody's been baking. Nice. Got a thunderstorm as well. I want to watch the thunderstorm. Maybe if I go upstairs, we have low rift activity. Alright. Tempted to, like, knock out one of the windows. Sit out here. Let's just watch the thunderstorm. We're supposed to be making pottery. Run an event where you need bumbling fools who can dig holes with some shovels. We will always need that. So yeah, I don't want to give away too much, but essentially, the event will be a combination of exploring and finding stuff in the dark, getting enough resources, and basically just communicating and coordinating. And there will be some need for combat. We haven't had a combat event yet, so I thought, oh, sorry, Ferg. Yeah, we have soil instability on because I just think it's fun. So that's one thing that I refuse to remove. But yeah, even if you're new to the game and you're not sure what to do, you should still just try it. Like, there's nothing to lose. Worst case scenario, you'll just die over and over again, and you'll learn a whole bunch about the game. Keep inventory will be on, and there's no real penalty for dying during the event, except you get lost. And honestly, that may even be a strategy that people might choose to employ, is just to intentionally die over and over again until you happen to spawn someplace useful. So, I'm gonna leave it up to folks figure out how they want to play. But yeah, if you want to just get a peek at it tonight, the Wily be unorganized and helpfully unhelpful. Good at dying repeatedly. Look at that. You found your niche. Spectacular. Oops. At a shelf while I try to eat my bread. Alright, I said I was going to make some pottery, dang it. I need to make some pottery, dang it. I have not used bricklayers basically at all. I found some things. While sifting, I found some resources. And I've done nothing with them because I thought you needed a lot of them, but I've been told that even having a handful of things might be enough. So where did I put those? Here. I've got... Ooh! Lightning. Go team, excited incompetence. Heck yeah. Honestly, you can't really do any harm during the event. By being there and even just being an extra set of eyes, in looking for stuff, you're already being helpful. Even if you don't kill a single monster or make any resources or anything, just being on there, as long as you, like, you know, talk to each other, you could be helpful. So, don't be scared. If people are too scared to take part, then all the work I did will be for nothing. You can do it. Alright, we got phosphorite. We got 4 phosphorite, 5 kernite. and fluorite. I think this can be used to make glowy stuff. Oh, look at this. I love the rain in this game and the thunderstorms. Should be reading through the handbook, but I want to watch the lightning. People group up before the event. I don't know. I'm gonna try to make an announcement, a more detailed announcement on the server, the Vintage Story server, and hopefully Tyrone will put it on the website as well sometime during the week, and just let people know, like, you might want to start setting up communication, and everyone is working together. That's a key to this one. There's no teams. Either everybody wins or everybody loses. So there's going to be a little bit of probably a struggle because a lot of the players don't speak English or don't speak it as a first language. So you got to find a way for everyone to share their information. The most effective way to win at this event will be if everyone is sharing their info. I'm probably going to either ask Tyrone if we can make like a temporary channel on the Discord for it, or maybe I'll make a thread. I think I can make a thread on the Discord under the multiplayer specifically for this event. So yeah, interpretive dance is definitely good. There is an emote system, by the way, in case you're not aware. What other? I think if you just type emote, it'll. We got cheer. We got shrug. Cry. Nod. We got a face palm, which I'm sure is gonna go well with my lantern. Bow. Laugh. And rage. So yes, interpretive dance is an option. Yeah, you can emote. There's so many things about this game you probably don't know. Hold on a second. Why do I have 4 pings on Discord? Are these important? Oh, I asked a person a question. I can look at that later. It's not important. All right. So do it with the torch. Yes, absolutely. All right. If I want to make colored pottery, I need colored clay. Let me see what color of clay I can make. Fortunately, these are in the in the handbook. All of this is added by bricklayers. This is what I put this on here ages ago, and I was like, surely everybody will get into it, but I think anyone who's advanced enough in the game to devote the time to this hasn't really played in a while. I like green. Malachite, but I probably need powdered malachite to make it. We don't have that. How about green clay? Can I make green clay? Viridian I don't have. Olivine I do have. Okay, so I can make green clay. Let's start with that, and I wouldn't mind making it glow. Do you make glowing? Well, I can make glowing glass. Yes. I also want to make glowing... Okay, let's make some... I can make green clay. Green clay I can do. I think I put olivine in here. You can use it to make green glass. I want to make green clay. Never got around to looking at... Yeah. That's going by too fast. Bricklayers in the forum. Yeah, if you're still in early game, Bricklayers is definitely a more late game. That type of thing. But yeah, in case anyone is unclear, the Bricklayers stuff, all this colored clay, is a mod. A really in-depth mod. And yes, you can use uranium for it as well. Here? Here we go. I've got 32 olivine. Now, at the moment, the handbook doesn't tell you how much of stuff. Crush then grind. Okay. Doesn't tell you how much of stuff you get. We don't know how how much clay I'll get out of this. If it'll be 6 green clay or if there'll be more or what. But first I gotta do some work. So we gotta go crush some of these. And we gotta grind them up. We can use the mill for that. Go and combine it with the clay. I don't know if I'll actually be able to get the pottery items during the stream because it takes a while. Go. So let's make 4 batches. Oh, I can only... Oh, there we go. Fast right now, but that's alright, it's fast enough. At least it's not frozen. Going... Wait, where's it going? Oh no! I might not be able to. Oh, it needs tier 3. I only have tier 1. This may be impossible, folks. What are the bits called? The caps? Something caps? Here we go. We have tin bronze, that's what I'm using. Iron is tier 3. Alright, we gotta do some smithing. This is why I haven't done this yet. I've been trying, with what little time I have to play, I've been trying to use to like make the buildings and everything. To finish spawn, which I definitely will not manage to do. At least I got to steal before 1.18 comes out. Alright, I don't know how many this is gonna take. We got plenty of charcoal. Woof. Gotta upgrade the pulverizer. Alright, can do this. Hammer. Yeah, I don't know if it's gonna be 1 ingot per cat. Goodness. I want my acid reflux medication. You're not allowed to take it all the time. So I take it, I have like 2 weeks on and 1 week off. And the 1 week off, I always get just horrible reflux. Such is the price of my ADHD medication. Take. Come on. Got all day. Wanted to make some pottery by the end of the stream. He's quite unfair. You just delete ADHD. Sometimes I would like to do that. It's one of those things. It's like I'm sure it was a very useful evolutionary adaptation back when, you know, before capitalism. Pounder cap. That looks like it can probably made with 1 ingot. Oh, for sure. Okay. I was trying to get somebody into Vintage Story once, and I got him to watch a 100 Days video. And then next time I saw him after he watched it, he was like, about the smithing thing. What if you accidentally break too many pieces? I was like, yeah, that can happen. If you run out, then you have to put another ingot on there. And then he decided that he didn't want to play the game because he was too afraid that he would get frustrated because he would be too impatient. And he would hit the wrong bits and ruin all of his metal. There is a mod that lets you recoup some of the bits of metal that you clip off, which I haven't put on the server because I'm basically afraid of putting too many code-heavy mods on the server and potentially causing all kinds of bugs. Oh, I'm missing chat again. I'm so sorry. Get back to doing more panning. 100 Days video is the one that got you into this. Oh, that's awesome. I love hearing that. So pleased. I think this is maybe, at least in part, why Tyrone was willing to hire me to run these events. People know who I am now. Right. I'm not sure if I can just add these on here, or if I have to make new founders. We have to, like, break this whole thing down, right? Okay, the caps come off. So, is it this? No, it's the other way around. Other way around! On backwards for some reason. Hup. That there. Then we'll put the iron ones on. No, we won't, because first... Wait. That's... The heck? It's... Why is it always facing this way? I need to break this. There we go. Weird. Anyway. Founder. Founder. Toggle. Cap. I'm so sorry. Caps. Axle. Yeah! Alright, let's try that again. Here. All that mechanical stuff looks so freaking complicated. Yeah, it takes a bit of getting used to. Now we should get the powder out of this. Gonna need some more food. I'm gonna go get some of my pies. We don't have much wind now. Yay! Alright. Stuff you want to get into? Unfortunately, the mechanical stuff isn't very advanced yet. So if you're used to like Minecraft level stuff, it's not there yet. But it is gradually being improved. You can make hoppers and chutes and stuff, but they don't work the same way as in Minecraft. So you have to look into how to use them. It is possible to automate most of this stuff. Is there a way to make a well so you don't have to move to the lake every time? Yes. Actually, it's ridiculously, unrealistically easy. Grind this. Let that go. You need a bucket, which is made from planks and flax twine. And you pick up water and bucket by right-clicking, and then, and this is the part that gets you if you don't know how to do it. Control right-click will place down the water, and it will be a source block. So once you've placed it, infinite water wherever you want it. Oh, actually, very easy once you have, access to a gold necklace from panning. Nice. Are you panning bony soil? Those have all kinds of treasures in there. Oh, I have a drink tonight, by the way. It's not a weird drink, but it should be a nice drink. So, I love root beer, and just slate gravel. It's very rare then. Congratulations. I love root beer. It's not commonly available here. So, I have to keep an eye out for it. Every once in a while, it'll pop up in a shop somewhere. And usually, it'll be either A&W, which is my favorite, or Barks, which is acceptable. Not as good as acceptable. I found this one recently, and this is like a fancy root beer. So this is called Francis Hartridge's Celebrated Root Beer, including natural sarsaparilla flavoring. No artificial flavors, colors, or preservatives. And it is in a fancy bottle. So I think this is probably going to be more authentic root beer than what I'm accustomed to, actually. Because it's got the actual herbal flavoring in it. So I'm quite looking forward to this. Ugh. Cat doesn't want to come off though, I'll tell you what. Ugh. Grip on it. Ugh. That is on there good. There we go. I got muscles. Doing my push-ups. I actually have like visible biceps now. It's really exciting. That does smell good. I'm gonna be drinking out of my vintage store mug again. Which has a cat hair in it. Ape. What you doing getting your hair in there? He's behind me, by the way. How well you can see. Buddy. There's an electric blanket on underneath him there. I had to turn the room lights off. For some reason, moving my desk, all I did was change the direction. I'm still in the same spot. I'm just facing a different direction, and suddenly the lighting is terrible. So I've had to show us those guns. I mean, they're not huge. I tell you what, I'm proud of the hard work I've done. I will show off those guns. Ugh. I got some muscles there. I can do I think my record is still 24 push-ups on my fists for the first set, and then I think my best day so far has been 24, 22, 22, 20 push-ups on fists. So I'm actually very proud of myself. Now my shirt's all bunched up. Everything's ruined. The stream is canceled. Alright, I'm having my root beer. My fancy all-natural root beer. Aw, thanks, Sparrow. That does taste different to, like, the A&W, like, artificially flavored stuff. I like it. There's almost like a little bit of like a licorice flavor at the end there. You've never had root beer? Where do you live, Sparrow? Yeah, this is my first time having like fake, fancy, proper root beer. So I'm quite pleased with that. Oh, you're in Britain. Well, that'll be why. You probably wouldn't like it. In my experience, folks from Europe tend to not like the flavor of root beer because apparently, one of the key flavors in it, and I don't know which one, is there's a similar flavor that's in some kind of common medication. We get 8 per craft, okay. So we turn 6 clay into 8 green clay. I'm gonna take half a stack of that. We'll start with that. Save some of the rest. Not expecting guns in the stream. Hello, MD Core. I've been very, very proud of myself. I really have been working. I have my next physiotherapy appointment is near the end of March. And my previous one was at the start of December. It takes months to get in to see this guy. He's very good at what he does, so he's got a lot of people scrambling to get in there. So I ran out of appointments, and I had to get a new referral from my doctor, and then I had to wait months to get another appointment, and then I was like, alright, this is going to be my motivation, because the next time I go in for a physiotherapy appointment, and you know, if you've been to physiotherapy, you gotta strip down to your undies, right? So your physiotherapist sees you sees it all the little pudgy bits and all the hair, and and like next time I go in there, I want to be in just shockingly good shape. So when I take my shirt off, I want to be like, "Oh, you look good," and that's going to be worth all the effort. That actual homemade root beer, ooh, that is amazing. That's actually really cool, Ferg. I have not. Where? You're from a different part of the States from where I grew up, right? What should I make, folks? I'm not gonna waste it on, like, molds. We can make, vats, vessels, shingles, flower pots, planters. And I think, yeah, the vessel, you make the vessel and the lid separately so they can be different colors. Also, there's... You can make... like, patterns on them. So many guides now. Oak sapling technologies. Congratulations! He's in the glazing? Don't be discouraged by the complexity. I'm trying not to. Doing my best. Right, have some extra lanterns? I also have a bunch of, Meph, I have a bunch of, Molybdechalcos ingots that I made specifically for making plates, but there was no wind at your place. So if you feel like grabbing them from the smithing building here in the spawn village, go for it. Alright. I also want to glaze something here. Optionally, you can add a pattern. Oh my, this is so complicated. So complicated, and my brain is piloted by gremlins in Minnesota. Lived in Colorado. Okay, yeah, you're from a very different part of the country from where I came from. Got this, yeah, thanks. I might not, but that's okay. I'm gonna do my best. Alright. Glazing items will make them shiny, right? Which I would like. Rare colors. Adding patterns. Yeah, I want to put a pattern on this. So I need to make a pattern stamp from clay. I just use regular blue clay for that? Or how do I make... Form a pattern stamp from clay. See? Oh, here we go. Raw pattern. Ah, hold on. We got so much extra stuff added by mods. I love it. Checkered lines. Seems like those are the only two ones. What about... Is there anything different if I use fire clay? No. Does not appear to be. So I won't waste my fire clay. Wind died. That's what happened with me. Whatever happens, you learn something. This is true. Alright, well, what do we think, chat? Do we want checkered or do we want lines? Lines or squares? Or what kind of mood are folks in? Pattern-wise. This is why I have a chat, to outsource my brain. My brain is finished for the day. Lines, a line of squares. Helpful as always, for really appreciate it. Alright, we've got 2 votes for lines then. So, lines it is. This. Oh, I'm probably gonna have to fire it though, right? Firing is gonna be the problem, because it takes ages. Oh my gosh. I said the firing is the problem, but... Alright. Somebody check for me, if you can, if you have a moment. If you can spare. When I'm glazing stuff, do I put the glaze on before or after? Hard to even see what the pattern is here. Okay. Like, do I have to put the glaze on before I bake the item, or do I bake it and then glaze it? Obviously, I know very little about making pottery in real life. I seem to recall glazing ceramics in, like, high school, and we had to glaze them first. But I am not confident about that, and I also don't know if it works the same way in this game. Okay. That's definitely going to have to be... So that's... Oh my goodness. Running low on all this stuff over here. Get this moving. Let's get this moving at least. Real life, we put the glaze on first. It seems likely that it's going to be the same in here. So let me look at the glaze again. Okay. Mix clay with water to create a clay slurry. Create a glazing base. Create one or more frit, colored powder. Add the powdered frit to the glazing base. Let the colored glazing rest for 2 days. We're not going to be able to glaze anything today, folks. Are diamonds base game or mod? They are base game. They're just for trading, I think. You can sell them to luxury traders, or you can put them on display in a display case. They're quite rare though, so congrats on getting those. Glaze your ceramics in a barrel and then fire glaze out. Okay. I haven't found any traders. If you are looking for any kind of trader and you can't find them, let us know, because folks have found all kinds of traders. We work together here. That whole every man for himself nonsense doesn't fly on my server. I think I've only found one luxury trader, actually. Oh my goodness. Treasure hunter. Pottery. Clothing here. Glass. Artisan. Agriculture. Commodities. Commodities. Luxury. Oh, there's a luxury one there. Next to this teleporter. So yeah, if you want a hand finding traders, let everyone know, and we can share the coordinates of the ones that we found. You still have to get there on your own, but most of them are close to one or more teleporters. Building material. Oh my! I have gone a ways, haven't I? Map can't even begin to load in. Yeah, I've only found one luxuries trader. They're not easy to find. Ferg knows where one is. Don't Ferg. Alright. Well, I'm gonna make a vessel, because those can be stamped. We're not going to finish this today, though. It's not going to be possible to finish it today, because the stream's not long enough. We'll do this, and then I won't fire it yet. I'll look into at least making the glaze. Maybe I'll finish it next week. I probably won't have a chance to really play until next stream. Oh, actually, there probably won't be a stream next week. Because of the event. The event will end before the stream time, so whether there's a stream or not will depend on how much energy I have after the event. It's quite likely that I will be exhausted and I won't be up for streaming. I'll let everyone know. Ooh, oh, it's getting laggy. Okay, there we go. Everything's fine. Hey, Darkwing. How you doing? Making colored pottery. I made green clay. It's been a process already. And I wanted to glaze it, but it turns out the glaze takes several in-game days to make. So it's not going to happen on stream. But I'm starting. I'm getting started. Gosh, I'm almost out of clay already. We got enough to finish this, though. I'll probably want another, yeah, oh, look how pretty that is. That doesn't actually need a pattern, does it? Oh, that's lovely. I like that. Alright, I want a brown lid. Brown clay. There, no. Brown clay. What do I need? Bauxite I can make. Rusty metal. Coal. I can make that. Oh, but I need more. I can't wait, but I have green clay. Magnetite, coal, rusty metal. Rusty metal. Oh, we might have some of this. I don't know how much clay I'm gonna need to make a... You know what? I need to go grab some pie. I'm getting into this now. I'm doomed. Got people helping each other out on the server. This is wonderful. I love having all these people online. And I'm sure that once 1.18 is out and stable, we're gonna have even more people. On. I'm probably gonna put these muffins back on the shelf because these are healing muffins and I don't want to use up the healing. I'm gonna make this happen. Also, Berg, I don't know how much of a base you get built so far. I do like to check in on folks. Get tired after grocery shopping, putting them away. That sounds exhausting. Welcome home. Assuming you're home. Yeah, we got these. Alright, I'm gonna take 2 of these. And what do I gotta do? Pulverize. Oh, wait. Hopefully... Tier 3. We got Tier 3 now, because we did it for the other one. I'm excited. I'm gonna make brown clay. I'm gonna make a green thing with the brown lid. And everyone's gonna talk about how awesome it is, and how awesome I am. Pretty sure that's what's gonna happen. Oof, very slow. I'm drinking fancy root beer, Darkwing. Like proper, real root beer and not artificial stuff. It was very nice. Oh man, and Ferg said that he'd had homemade root beer, and now I'm like, is it possible for me to make it? I like making things from scratch. I like making things from scratch. It's probably not possible. Probably the ingredients would not be available here. And I think I need to grind it up, right? Yeah. It's gonna turn into powdered rusty metal. It's used for making brown clay. And I'm also gonna need powdered bauxite, 1-to-1. It's gonna give me 4. Definitely got bauxite in here, because I was using it to make the factory bricks. Factory bricks. Words are hard, and everyone knows that. This is really good, and now I'm sad that I only have 1 bottle, because I probably won't be able to get more. And the wind is so slow. Might actually be faster for me to do this by hand. Moment. Does not need to be done. Yeah. I'll just do that by hand, shall I? Alright, so there's 4 of that. 4 of this. Oh wait, no, I need to... Oh crap. This is why I wanted to make a proper, like mill. Now I think I probably won't get the chance to do it before we move to the next server. We'll see. Maybe I will find myself with enough time. Or maybe it'll take longer than I think it will for them to have a stable version 1.18. But again, if anyone wants to move in here, I really want to just tear down this whole building and rebuild like a proper, proper mill. Powdered bauxite. Go ahead and powder that up, shall I? Oh, it gives me 2 each. Okay. This is more than I need, then. We're gonna have extra. Fine. Music ended again. I hate when that happens. Okay. So... hope I'm gonna have enough of this to make the lid. I think the lids don't take much clay, right? Pretty! Alright, so it was like this, like that, and like this. Yes? Nope! I'm wrong. If I just got it backwards. I have 8. Let's start with 8 and let's see how far we can get. So I want vessel lid. I don't think it's going to take very much. Literally trade clay. Yeah, usually once you find clay, there's a huge, huge amount of it. Oh, I wish I had, like, taken the time to properly get into this earlier. Oh, yeah, that was so easy. That was so easy. Okay, I think... I did wanna glaze them. Look at this glazing mechanics again. Hope they add water wheels someday. I agree. I have to imagine that they're planning to. It makes sense, right? Okay. So. Mix clay with water to create a clay slurry. To start with. 1 liter to 1 clay. Need a bucket. I didn't bring a bucket over here. Hey, why didn't I bring a bucket over here? Actually, you know what I'm gonna do? No, I'll bring a bucket. I'll bring a bucket. I'll grab the one from here. Boink. Need water up there, do I? Actually, you know what? Make use of another mod. Hey, Ruff. How you doing? I have to imagine that water wheels are planned for the future. Now we haul. Can't run. But this I'm carrying 50 liters of water. That's 50 kilograms. I can lift 50 kilograms. I had to carry my 60 kilogram mattress up 2 stories. It was delivered by IKEA. Not saying it was easy, but I can do it. oh, Sparrow. Thank you. The arms will only get bigger. Okay. So, 50 clay. Create a clay slurry. Presumably is done this way. Correct. Done. Next. See how far we can get by the end of the stream. Create a glazing base, either clear or milky. Let's go clear. That's clay slurry plus powdered quartz, so I'm going to need 50 powdered quartz. I'm guessing it'll do the same 2 for 1. Yeah, it turns into 2 powdered quartz. So I only need 25 crushed quartz. I should have that up here, because again, I was using it to make the refractory bricks for the steel. Oh, there's a bear down there. Hello. Greetings. Is there maybe like a fox or a hare or something you're trying to get at there, buddy? I'm gonna leave you to it. I'm not messing with a bear. I was always surprised at what I can lift. Look like a tiny stick. You wiry. I have, wait, is it quartz or clear quartz? Just quartz. We got plenty of that. How much wind we got? Not too much. Gonna take a little while. Been there for a few days. Yeah, there's a little bit of a quirk with the AI of the bears there that they tend to get stuck when they're trying to track something they can't actually reach. And I'm not complaining about that. I don't know if you see this. You don't have to fix that. It's fine. It's all good. Don't worry about it. Just leave it as it is, please. We're all fine with that. I swear half of the changes that they make to the game in the updates is like, we decided this was too easy. Players were surviving too often. Next server, make a really high up windmill it doesn't turn off. Seems like a good plan. Proud you killed a... Yeah, I'm proud you killed a bear. I am very impressed. Killing bears is hard. Literal grind, everyone. You came here for, right? Came here to watch me grind? Oh, did I just make a pun? Some of you are corrupting my brain. Oh no, come on! I swear, normally this windmill is so good. Rift showing up. We got medium activity. What's the time here? When it gets full dark, we could all sleep if everyone has a bed available. I think there's 4 of us online right now. So there's a question. I know I have a bed, I know Meph has a bed. Ferg and Sparrow, do you have beds? This particular bring... Yes, how dare you. Sparrow's got a bed? Ferg, have you got a bed? We shouldn't sleep yet, because it can log off. Aw. It's very easy to make a... Oh, you don't have to log off now anyway, because we should wait until it's full dark. Sleeping in a bed in this game does not teleport you to morning, it just passes a set number of hours. We want to wait until it's as late as possible. And you can make a bed, Ferg, if you have a knife. If you gather 24 dry grass and combine them into hay bales, you can use them to make a straw bed. And you could for sure do that before it gets dark enough to sleep here. Ooh, it's speeding up a little bit. Somebody poke me in chat when it gets to be dark enough that we should be sleeping. Berg's back, hey! Here's your challenge. See if you can get a bed, a hay bed made before sleep time. I think there is a mod that allows just one player to sleep. We don't have that. Theoretically, I could add. I do hope that all the mods we're using wind up getting updated for 1.18, or too much time has passed. Because I'm spoiled, especially by expanded foods, and apparently the modding API is going to be changed enough that all the mods will need to be updated. So they're not just gonna work. All the mod authors are going to have to put some work in to update, which is part of the preview versions that are out now are for modders to start updating stuff. You have bed technologies, congratulations, that was quick. Alright, so everyone, whoever is at risk, because I'm fine right now, whoever is at risk and wants to sleep, let me know when. Keeping in mind that we'll probably only be able to pass 7 hours. Although it is summer. So sunrise is pretty early. And I will also say once more, for anyone who missed it before, after this stream is over in about 40 minutes... No, come on back, Wind. I will be inviting whatever patrons want to help test the event server to do so, probably for an hour or so. There's some stuff I need to test to make sure it works, and I also need to test and see how people respond to certain things and how effective certain things are. I need to calibrate the difficulty. I want it to be, like, completable within the 4-hour time frame, without making it too easy. All the patrons are invited to help with that. Obviously, don't spoil anything to anyone. Do what I can to test. Not sure you would actually be of enormous use if you're willing and interested, you don't have to. No pressure whatsoever. If anyone doesn't feel like it or doesn't want to, that's fine. I want to make sure everyone knows that it's happening right after the stream, and the more people I have on, actually, the more useful you'll be. Because so far only one person has done any testing, and it was very useful, but when the event is running, it's not just going to be one person, and it would be helpful to know like how people work together. So, Nick, got physiotherapy. I'm to fix my neck. Grabbing lunch, be available for the test. Cool. We'll have a good lunch. You want to help out? Awesome, Ferg. Get you in there too. Oh, it is getting dark, actually. Come on. Do this. Got my 50 powder. Alright, should we sleep, folks? Are people interested in sleeping? I can jump in this bed right here if folks want to sleep, because rifts are appearing. If we sleep now, it'll probably be at least close to morning. Go to bed? Let's go to bed. And we've got a newcomer has joined. Riken. Welcome. I don't think I've seen you on here before, actually. There we go. Beep. Time go by real fast. Oh yeah, look at that. Full daylight. Perfect. Alright. Get this glaze made. Hey, stamp is ready. Alright, drop this in here, yeah? Their glazing base. Huzzah! Next step completed. Now what's up? Alright, create one or more frit. And add that to the glazing base. The frit is what gives it its color, right? Oh, you're right. Okay, cool. Am I saying it as intended? Is it Riken? Or should I call you Ruffed? Ruffed. Alright. Oh my goodness. I don't think I can make this. I can make the powdered quartz, I can make the lime. I've seen borax on the map, but I don't have any. How much do I need? What is this actually gonna look like? I guess maybe I don't need to glaze my green one, huh? Because glaze adds a color to it. I should just let's burn these. I want to see this before the stream is over. We might have to sleep to make that happen. I might have to go on a trip to get a whole bunch of borax, folks. I think maybe glazing will be for the next stream. Either next week or the week after. Probably. Should have done that before I went to bed. It'd be done by now. Alright, what about glass? I want to make glowing glass. Glowing green glass, if possible. Alright. Make this, I need temporal powder. Does it have to be yellow cake? Okay, so I need uranium. Oh my gosh. You guys, this is so complicated. I don't think I'm gonna manage this time. So I think instead, I'll let these burn, and maybe I'll go out on a trip. Let's put all this stuff in here. Let's go out on a trip and just get some borax. I definitely marked some on the map. 3 nuggets. Yeah, I don't know how many I need, but probably... Oh, I'm saying both right. Sorry, I got focus. I'm saying both right. Pronunciation powers activate. No. Nope. Here we go. Where have I marked borax on the map? That's the question. Also, would anyone like a visit and show off your base on the stream here? Down here by... It would be white. Yeah, if anyone wants a visit, I would love to see how people's bases and stuff are coming along. I feel like I found tons of borax out exploring. That's how far I have to go for limestone. Borax, oh my gosh. Where's the nearest teleporter? I think I forgot to mark... I think I found a teleporter around here somewhere and I forgot to mark it. The waypoint. I'm a fool! Okay, can I find it on the map? I'm not gonna remember the name of it was. It was in a dry area. Probably right over here somewhere. There it is. It's here. Now I gotta go find which one this is. Alright. I need more food. I'm gonna go get some more pie. So yeah, we'll leave the glowing glass and the glaze for the next time around. Since I will need borax for that and I don't currently have any. We can do that for the rest of the stream. I'll see if I can guess what I named that teleporter. Been a while. I don't want to walk all that way. That's crazy. Let's see. I think Hyena Plains was it. It was something like that. Sandy Cheeks. Just have to keep trying them until I find it. Nope. That's not it. This is gonna suck up some of my temporal stability every time as well. Well, let's try Sandy Cheeks. Maybe that was it. Oh. Why did I call this Sandy Cheeks? Probably somebody else made me call it that. It was a dry area. Remember that much. Uh-oh. Hunchback again over here. I didn't rename it. Oh, No, Land Shark is definitely one of you people. Let's just try default names. Is this it? This is it! Arcala! Huzzah! Alright. Here. Oh, it's a ways though. I don't know if I'm gonna make it all that far. I'll pin that. And I'll head in that direction. I didn't even bring a bed with me. That's all. I mean, I can make a bed if I have to. Woof. I'm gonna jog. Maybe I'll find more on the way there. I think borax appears in sedimentary stone, right? Oop, hyena. Excuse me, don't mind me. Just looking for borax. I want no trouble. Hyenas aren't that aggressive. You get too close to them, they will give you a bite. But they don't chase you from far, far away the way wolves do. Of course. A nice area. Don't come visit me, still living in a hut. You should be proud of your hut. I won't come visit anyone who doesn't want to be visited. But I do enjoy seeing the starting huts and everything, so don't be embarrassed. I'm a terrible builder. It has taken me so long to build that spawn village, and it's a mess, and it's very incomplete, and the buildings are ugly. I'm still proud of it, because, you know, it's a lot of work. If I'm not super skilled. You know what's just occurred to me is I could very well stumble upon another teleporter out here, and I did not bring a temporal gear with me. Berg, you keeping a dog? Can't tame dogs. Actually, there is a mod that lets you tame wolves. Oh. Ooh. Hello? I'm not gonna mind this now. Well. Okay. I think anyone has been out. Oh, that's bees. Look at that! Beehive. Still way over here. This is gonna take forever. I might be able to get to the borax by the end of the stream. I don't think I'll be able to get back home in time. That's alright. We can pick up where I left off next time. And I may well discover another teleporter on the way. This looks like it's going to be a real pain to get around, huh? If I find another teleporter, I might just have to kill drifters until I get a temporal gear. Rather than walking all the way back. Has anyone else checked out the Great But Still a Hut? Fair enough. Been mind receiving it? Okay. If I manage to get back before the stream is over, although at the moment it's looking unlikely, I will come pay you a visit. And if not, then I'll just get you next time. Make it a priority. At least I made a pottery today, right? I feel like there must be borax closer than this that I just didn't see on the map. This is so far that I'm going here. Through such unpleasant terrain. Kidding me? Okay, you know what? There is no way I'm gonna make it all the way there and back. I'm boarding the borax hunt. Instead, I'm gonna head back. Pay a quick visit to Sparrow, if you are home, and maybe Ferg, if Ferg is alright with being visited. I picked a nice big flat area. Well, good news on that front. In 1.18, there are going to be big flat areas. The whole, if you haven't checked it out, I do recommend don't overwrite your current installation. Install it in a separate directory. At Ferg's now. All right, give me Give me the coordinates. I'll plug in a waypoint. I'm assuming it's relatively close to spawn, right? Get back to the teleporter. Speaking of which, unpin that instead. Point add minus 820. 15. Ferg. Void holes and bears and wolves are annoying. Well, the rifts come and go. They're not permanent. They depend on the rift weather, and they spawn kind of at random. I caught a peek of a semi-spoilery screenshot of 1.18 where someone had they had walked into a rift, and let's just say the images that you see if you walk into a rift in 1.18 are different to the ones you see in 1.17 and very freaky. I'm quite looking forward to that. Gear thing in the hotbars rifts, yeah, that's your temporal stability. So if your temporal stability gets too low, then you will start to flicker in and out of reality and drifters will start to spawn around you. You don't want that. If you're underground, then it will start going down. Usually if you're above ground, it will slowly go up. If you're on the surface and it's going down, it means you are in a temporally unstable area. It is not a recommended area to be building your base. Because you will have to basically... You will basically have to leave your base regularly. Well... in order to... Your home is temporally unstable. Oh no! Yeah, you'll have to leave your house on a regular basis to restore your temporal stability. Otherwise, bad things will happen. If you haven't tried it yet, by the way, it can be very fun to stand inside of the temporal rifts. Oh. Pomegranate. Berg, is your stability getting a little low there, buddy? Oh, also, if you drink alcohol, it affects your chat output and text as well. In case anyone's not aware. And that's just very fun. Alright. I'm going back to spawn. Yeah, you might wanna move your base, man. Okay. So... Oh, I'm getting so laggy, and I don't know why. I don't think the server itself is laggy, right? Alright. What was the coordinates there? Minus 820. 515. Oh, I can see you guys on the map. Made it white, didn't I? And it's probably in the snow somewhere. Did I not successfully make a waypoint? Alright, I'm just gonna... Ferg! Make it gray. Gray for Ferg. And, oh wait, I wanted to pin that. Let's see, where are you relative to... I'll just teleport over here. And go south to you. You might... Oh! Is it raining blood? Hey everyone, is it raining blood for you? Are you getting the blood rain? Ooh, mushrooms. I wasn't able to get mushrooms today, so I'm gonna take all the mushrooms I can get. Not raining blood for you? This definitely looks like blood rain. I have a sneaking suspicion it might be mod related, It might be that one of the liquids was, I haven't been paying attention to chat at all. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I got all caught up eating the lovely pottery. Thank you, Sparrow. I feel like this has to be, like one of the liquid textures got messed up by a mod or something, right? Probably? Still don't have mushrooms, by the way, for anyone who's been watching the Mushroom Saga on Discord. It has been frustrating. Those wolves... I can swim faster than you. Haha, you're dead. I can see name tags in the distance. Still no mushrooms, no. Still no mushrooms. I gave in, I was like, fine, they won't let me get the frozen ones. I will, I'll just get the fresh ones. And so I put them in my cart, and then when I hit checkout, they were like, unfortunately, we are no longer in stock. We have to take this item out of your cart. So, no mushrooms. Of any kind. Hello! Am I the only one with blood rain? Oh, okay. It's raining it all over here. That's why. I'm sure that's the only reason. Oh, look at this nice little hut. And it is indeed a temporally unstable area. Hi. Hiya. Hello, Sparrow. Hello, Ferg. You got lots of berries, I see. Very nice. This is nice, actually. This is way nicer than my starter huts. I love the hat. Oh, thank you very much. This was a gift. Someone gave me this hat. This is not bad. Basket's full of inventories over here. By the way, newcomers to the game may not realize, there's a lot of stuff. Alright. I knew that was going to happen. There's a lot of stuff. Fine, don't worry about it. There's a lot of stuff that you can put on the ground. Like tools, if you hold Control-Shift, you can lean them against a wall, for example. And there's a lot of materials and stuff that you can also place on the ground. We have a mod that lets you pile a lot of stuff up. It has to be target the floor, or the ground, but the ground block has to be next to a wall. Control and Shift at the same time. Right click. What do we got? If it's just a stick, then it's not good. It has to be a tool. That'll work. Hey, you did it! Huzzah! Yay! Yeah, your home is very slightly temporally unstable. Unstable? Unstable. Either way. Here, have some spelt seeds. Let's see, if I go up... Pillaring in this game is a little bit harder than Minecraft. The developers don't really like us comparing this game to Minecraft, because they're trying to do their own thing. And they are succeeding, but you know, obvious similarities. Wanted to see if it was any more stable up here, but it appears not. But yeah, you might wanna move. Or just like take a trip away every now and then and let the gear refill. Most of the map is pretty stable, actually. Yeah, a holiday home on the other side of the field would work. This is a lovely area, though. Nice view. And don't forget to unlock the teleporters, the various teleporters. You can travel around easily. I think the closest one to you that I have unlocked is the one that I came in onto. Oh, books. So for bears, wolves, and instability. Yes, well. Nowhere is perfect, right? That's why I built the big wall around spawn, because there's too many wolves and bears over there. But if you go far enough south, so the area where I went at the start of the stream with all the fruit trees, yes, we're all a little unstable here. The area to the south with all the fruit trees, there if it's above a certain average temperature, wolves will not spawn, and the only bears that will spawn are friendly, or at least passive. They won't attack you if you don't attack them first. So it's much safer to start in the tropics, but you have to travel south for that. And there are teleporters there, but you have to walk there at least once. Are you hungry, Kurt? Some pie. You're taking damage, or are you taking damage because you're unstable? Yeah, the black bears and the brown bears will kill you. The polar bears will also kill you. But the sun bears and the panda bears will not kill you. They're friends. Filling a hole in unstable. Okay. Should we? Well, maybe we should go to Sparrow's place then, which is stable. And because we only got 15 minutes left, and then the stream is gonna be over, and I gotta do the testing. Shall we follow you? Follow Sparrow to the stability. Just like in real life, if you move to a nicer area, you will find yourself more mentally stable. This is going to be like an escort quest. You're going to alternate between going slightly faster than me and slightly slower than me. All together? Let's do this in third person. Mr. Area leaves you poor. Yes. I'm trying out third person now. More difficult to navigate. Some people play exclusively in third person. You believe that? There's also something called immersive mouse mode. Oh, by the way, usually swimming is faster than, I definitely want to be in first person if I'm swimming. So if you're crossing uneven terrain where you have to climb a lot of hills and stuff. Yes, immersive mouse mode. It's a different game mode which you can toggle in the options. And basically when you open inventories and stuff, your mouse still controls your character. So you have to hold shift to move the cursor. And I've heard that once you get used to it, it is actually way more efficient. Trying to avoid shallow water. So built an unstable area. Oh no! If it's spinning counterclockwise, then yeah, it's not great. I keep opening the handbook. I want to unpin Ferg. Where was? Did I not waypoint sparrows? Here, right? Ooh, and a good reading of the phenotype. Sparrows. What color are sparrows? Are they? Remember what color sparrow? I'm just gonna give you a basic white house icon for now. All right. Where is everyone? Over there. Oh, I meant to. Why do I keep doing this? Oh. We make our way over there. So yeah, immersive mouse mode I think is a lot of people prefer it if they're yeah, in first person, exactly. You can open a lot of inventories at the same time and keep walking around. But you have to hold down a key to move the mouse cursor, and I find that really annoying because it just like makes my pinky sore. It's counterclockwise. That's not good. That's not where you want to build your base. I've gone way ahead of you guys, haven't I? Sorry. Don't worry, newbies. This game has a learning curve, but you'll get the hang of all of it. And the handbook explains most things, and whatever the handbook doesn't explain, we, your fellow players, will absolutely explain for you. Before you know it, you'll be an expert. X-Bike. Watch out for wolves and bears and chickens. Yes. Also, don't get too close to the rams, or they will. And this will shock you. They'll ram you, and you'll go flying. Because I still haven't gotten around to. I still haven't gotten around to reducing the knockback Sorry, folks. I don't know if it's worth doing at this point, if we're gonna wind up, creating the server, or changing the server version, starting a new world. And I probably should still do it. Somebody's just gotta remind me, and I gotta... Yeah, in the current version, bears drown, by the way. The bug with their, over there. Bug with their AI. That will be fixed in 1.18. Oh, we gotta let Fur catch up. Oop. Oh my goodness, you just startled the heck out of me. Oi! Ugly. I'll catch up with you folks. Dang it. I was hoping for it here. I'm coming. I'm coming. If I may have done something foolish, you guys. Fine. Don't worry about it. You're right there. Here, see? I did that on purpose. Demonstrate how you should always plan out, something, oh, there's a wolf down there. Get down from here. There's a balance change. I looked through all of the change logs for 1.18 so far to see what's being changed. One of the things they're changing is that wolves and bears will despawn after a certain amount of time. And at first I was like, oh good, because we wind up with like whole herds of them in the forest just howling and howling and howling. Great for them to despawn. And then I realized, oh no, the reason he's doing that is because currently we can trap them in cages, valleys, and holes, and that will cause them to despawn and then new ones to spawn. So actually, boo hiss to that. I like to be able to trap them. Oh. A bear is a good source of pelts, that's true. Demonstrating why you should always keep a yes, always keep packed dirt or cob or something on you. And if you're not playing with soil instability on you, just... Ooh, this has come along. Look at that. Making use of the wooden roofs. That's another mod. I don't know why it's a mod. It shouldn't be a mod. It should be in the base game, shouldn't it? Sorry, I take care of this uninvited guest for you. How dare you? How dare you, sir? Go ahead. You go ahead and loot that one. At least you got your bars. You're getting your leather going. Ores and metallic stuff. Ooh, that's quite a lot of copper. Well done. I'm just gonna poke around in all your stuff. Cauldron. Oh, you made a big cauldron. Rats. If you need help learning how to use the cauldron for the expanded food stuff, let me know. It is not intuitive. Look at this, you even got bottles, bottle racks. Oh, look at all this. You are doing very well for yourself. That's a lot of planks. Very nice. Very nice indeed. Let me impressed. This is a nice little house. Like it. That's a lot of firewood as well, oh my goodness. Ooh. Oh my goodness. My poor eyes are going funny. After too many hours of staring at Vintage Story today, most of them for work. And I still got a little bit more, but it is important that test things. I have taken the most recent version of the map that I'm working on and thrown it on a server. I am gonna dig through all your stuff for sure. You know this is gonna happen, right? Ooh, that's a lot of berries. Unfortunately, we can't make candy out of them. Good crumbs. Oh, you're getting into all the expanded foods. I love it. Ooh, you made acorn flour. Nice. You have to mix the acorn flour with another type of flour to make bread and stuff. It needs some gluten. Don't know how to make much of anything. My advice, go through these expanded foods things and just see which ones you have the ingredients for, and then just try them out. And if you can't figure it out, you just let us know and we'll help you. You are doing very well for yourself. You should be proud. Congratulations. Nice work. Alright. Oh, actually, I was just gonna say I should end the stream a little early, but actually, I think I'm gonna run back to spawn and see if my oh, you got chickens. Oh, by the way, I recommend standing in a rift. Don't do that. That was an example of what not to do. I recommend putting a roof over those chickens, because otherwise bears can get into them. Oh, I don't think they usually climb fences. To be safe, you're gonna want to put them indoors. Hello? Don't you run. Got some jerks over here. Don't you run from me. Alright. I think I'm getting a little unstable over here. Yeah, the neighbors around here are jerks. Loot. Oi! How dare. How dare, how dare, how dare. Come on, give us a gear. I think I'm in a rift again, aren't I? Alright. Here, take some flax. I'm gonna run back to spawn, and then we should sleep. Do you have a couple of beds here? Or actually, if you have 3 beds here... Excuse me! We were having a conversation. Oh. Escaped. We'll figure out how to do any swords. Swords, you can... For copper and tin, you can pour them, and you can make a mold out of clay. And, for iron and stuff, you have to make them on an anvil, but you're not at that point yet, so... Yeah, let's... How many beds have you got here already? Just one? Is there maybe a spare grass bed? One extra bed, okay. Grab some grass real quick. And then if you want, you can come with me back to spawn. Everyone can have a muffin. And, we can see if my vessel is ready. I want to put it together, it's gonna be so pretty. Alright, I got a bed. Sleepover! Come on in here, Ferg. Slumber party. Grown-up slumber party. Good night. Oh, we need one more. Wait, there's one more person online, right? It's Ruffed. Ruffed, have you got a bed? We're sleeping. You're still listening? Oh, okay. That works too. It'll only take a second. Yay! In that... We're basically just gonna go straight north. Alright, let's go. Watch out for bears and wolves. If we see bears and wolves, we run. We don't fight. Hopefully, I'm choosing a route which is easy to follow. Maybe I should let Sparrow go first. So I haven't really made this trek more than once. Get up there, we'll have a muffin, and I'll put my vessel together, and we can all be like, yay, look at that pretty vessel. And that's how we're gonna end the stream. And then I'm gonna take a 2-minute break. Thank you, Ruff. You can log back on. We're good. There we go. Oh, look out, look out. Big ol' hole in the ground, big ol' hole in the ground. Do not fall into hole in the ground, please. Watch your step, watch your step. Danger, danger, hole in the ground. So yeah, so it'll be finish stream, 5 minutes to like pee and get more water and whatnot. And then whichever patrons are interested in helping do the testing of the event map, be on my Discord, and I'll let you know when it's time to... Woo! Danger! Beware, danger. What happened with this hole? Probably what happened is, in World Generation, there was a big cave with a single layer of dirt over it. And since we have soil instability turned on, the first time someone jumped on it or ran across it, it collapsed. Maybe it was a player, maybe it was a rabbit, we don't know. Here we are. Home sweet home. I'm gonna find a way in. Round alert moment, yeah. It happens, especially on a new server. Come on in, come on in. Let's all go get a muffin. Especially on a new server, when you have soil instability turned on, you're gonna have some brown alerts. I'm gonna have a syrup covered muffin here. Everyone please help yourselves to a muffin from the shelves. Any kind you like. Or some pie, if you prefer some pie. I'm gonna go check on... This should be done by now, right? You do know the Muffin Man. Yay, it's done! It's gonna be so pretty. How do I do it? Do I do it in crafting grid? Oh no! Do I have to keep the same color? Oh, I'm missing a piece. Shoot. Alright, well. I'll finish it next time, I guess. Alright. It's time to finish the stream now. Yeah, probably a rabbit mouth. That's probably right. It's usually them. They set off these massive landslides. It's terrifying. Alright, I'm gonna get myself indoors in case it's the middle of a scary night next time I log in. We're gonna end the stream. I'm gonna take my quick break, and then, yes, anyone who wants to help testing, just be on my Discord, and I'll ping Vintage or something like that, and then we'll sort it out. So, thanks for hanging out and watching. This has been a nice stream. It's been very fun. And, stream viewers who are just viewing the stream, I may see you next week. I may not. Event next weekend. Make sure you can come to one of them. I'm gonna take some antacid or something like that. I'm gonna end the stream now. So, goodbye.